Hello everyone, this is Ross from Retro Dream Beam. I'm an eBay seller full-time. I've been doing it with my fiance for a couple years now. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm about to go into what we just picked up. This was like right under $200. So yeah, the first thing is Airfix right here. This is gonna be like a miniature kit. Yeah, I don't know if it's complete or incomplete, but I didn't pay a lot for it. So yeah, I can just like quickly show a couple. So there's like little terrain pieces. There's going to be like some tanks in there. So I'll just go through it and I'll mark it as incomplete or complete as I'm listing it. Oh, more of it? Let's see. It's kind of like, yeah, there's going to be like a tank. There's a tank. It's just like a lot of bits and pieces. Not everything is like together. Oh, this is like anti-air turret. It's, not sandbags, little walls. Yeah, there's like other bits and pieces, building pieces. There you go. Yeah, there's more stuff. There's like instruction booklet, more tanks. All right, that's the first thing. And then next thing is another tank kit. I'm not sure if this one is complete at all. I don't know. When you buy in bulk, you kind of just have to get stuff as it is. That's the advantage of bulk. Everyone saves time, and then we theoretically get to get stuff cheaper, and then we deal with it if it's complete or not. So yeah, I mean, there's just a bunch of yeah, it's gonna be hard, like sprues, bits and pieces. This is probably incomplete, so I'll mark it as such, but I will take a picture of everything. So yeah, it's still cool. People still have like their own bits and pieces to complete these kits. All right, I just grabbed this board game, Pharaoh's Phonics, right there. I don't know, sealed. I know family and kids play games and stuff like that, so who knows. I also have talked about this company before. We sold Haba stuff. This is a company specifically that makes board games for kids, so it's cool because I get to show you like how actually. I think it's a German company, yeah. I think they do rules for a bunch of different languages. Yeah, so here, let me check the rule book right here. Yeah, they're going to have a bunch of different languages. So yeah, this company I think is, yeah, stationed somewhere, probably like Germany or something. But yeah, they actually have like legit, like complicated pieces and like rule sets. There's a lot of stuff. Like they're full-fledged games. These are designed to get kids learning about different things, and parents will also enjoy them as well. Yeah, they have a lot of different types of pieces. Look at these. It's really cool. Like the art's pretty good.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah. I'm just, look at these dice. They're cool. They jiggle good. Good jiggles. All right. So yeah, this I still have to check to see if it's complete, of course. Like I said, that's always the issue, or it could be the issue. Then I picked up a Fantasy Flight game. There's just certain companies. This is probably not worth that much right now, but Fantasy Flight Games has gone through a lot of changes throughout the years. So yeah, this is just a big box game called Ventura. I haven't heard of it, but yeah, there's their little symbol right there. So this is something that maybe will be worth more later. It might be worth $10 now. I actually don't know. It's probably not too expensive. It's sealed, so it might. We can maybe even play it ourselves. Yeah, it's heavy, so a lot of the prices probably into shipping. All right, Zombieopoly. It's like Halloween time right now. I know people might cringe at this one. This one looks different and unique. I haven't heard of it. I'm sure it's not like super expensive, but we can probably get some kind of amount of money for it, especially during the holidays. I'm probably going to list this after the video just to get it up there. I'll double count the pieces. Do you want me to keep going through stuff? All right, so I'm going to go through. We got a lot of different stuff, a lot of books. So this is strategy guide books right here. World of Warcraft, Warlords of Draenor. I did not play this particular expansion. I was long out of World of Warcraft at that point. Blood and Magic. So yeah, you can tell that these actually aren't the best quality, but these will still sell. This is pretty cool. It's just a map. I was hoping there'd be a better art page I would turn to. All right, Projects, No Blinds. Yeah, strategy guide books. Like we find these at an uncommon rate, and I grab them whenever I can. They're pretty cool. They're cool to me, and I know they're cool to people, and we do sell a lot. So like there's the Hulk, another one. Like you can tell there's like, what is that, a bend? Oh no, that's not a bend. Yeah, no, like check this out. This one still has its like poster insert, so it's going to be worth more because of that. Little skater. I think this reminds me of Tony Hawk. Oh, this one's pretty cool. Super Mario 64. I'm assuming when I saw this that it was a like home run. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. People love Super Mario 64. I never saw the strategy guide for it, so like that one just doesn't, like it says eyes, but it almost looks like, I don't know, like generic, like a Lego or something. A lot of these Matrix ones, I never played the video games, but I don't know. We'll see if there's like inserts and stuff. There's just a couple more of the Matrix ones. Yeah, and then now there was a bunch of a massive amount of choose your own adventure books, which are really cool. Like it's stuff we actually enjoy reading, and we like reading them ourselves. So yeah, this is just like a lot of choose your own adventure books. So I'm just going to go through it. Not all of them, most of them. And there's also going to be a lot that like Annetta's going to keep. She had her keep pile. We just went through it. I'll probably go through them quicker. So let me know, Annetta, if they're like in good frame. Here's a dinosaur one. Yeah, Dragon Master. I don't know if me saying the names matters. Scooby Doom. Yeah, these ones are like really unique and stuff. And some of these companies are like you can see this choose your adventure, and you've seen that before maybe. I don't know. I didn't necessarily read these particular brands as I was a kid, but I am aware of them now that I like them now as well. There's also like adventure books where you are playing a game. Steve Jackson, I forgot the other person. They did a bunch of fighting fantasies. I don't have any from this particular haul, but those people know those as like these adventure games. We do own some like remaster versions of Fighting Fantasy, but yeah, we're not selling those. All right, here you go, Endless Quest. Yeah, and these books aren't like the best condition. Look at that, Native. What does it say? 1,000 Boyfriends. There you go. Yeah, these are going to be like some interesting ones. Oh, here's you go, a Mario one. Sun damaged a lot, but I looked these up. This is like 30 to 50, but in better condition. So yeah, it's cool. Like Mario stuff. This one's cool. We only got one of the Nintendo one. All right. Just these. The Worst Day of Your Life. Oh, I'll make these nicer. I was making you uncomfortable as you saw them slowly falling into the depths of the table. There you go. Yeah, I just have like bends or creases or thrift store stickers or library stickers.
For people who might not know, you want to talk about how you list them?
Oh, like how I list them?
Yeah, to make sure.
A lot of the times I'll put asterisk damaged in the title or heavily played in the title, and then I also describe it. But I just take a lot of pictures. I try to make like my first picture like the whole thing, and then my like pictures like 2 through like whatever, like a lot of the damage, and then I take the pictures of all the sides. But yeah, other than that, you just gotta hope for the best. I mean, yeah, that's all you can do. You can do the title. Oh, microphone fell. Yeah, but for listing books, you can do the best you can do is just the like title, description, and a lot of pictures is honestly the way I do it. All right, here goes to some more unique ones, like Apocalypse, Warrior, A Legend Begins. Some of these might be like self-published, probably. I don't know what this one is. The Shadow's Rage. Yeah, these are like really interesting. This is gonna be fun to list the cipher files. These are literally like game books or choose your own adventure ones. Super cool. At least to me. I don't know. People might not think they're cool. This is the unique stuff that I think we usually do like really well, because I don't know how many of these will be on eBay or how well described they will be from other people. Let me see if I can see a cool like picture. Just interesting choices and art. Really pulls these together, really gets people immersed with these choices and the art. I don't know if this is in good frame, but Solve It Yourself Mystery. So yeah, there's some of these kind of detective books, kind of, but they are still choose your own adventure. The Star Trek ones are like deep in there right now. This is, I think, a comic or graphic novel. A couple comic books. They're sealed. I think they each have like a card. I think I've had some of these from this person before, and I already have them all listed. So yeah, they come with the card. All right, and then here's a fantasy book right here. Book about like fantasy creatures. Yeah. Boggarts. Has a weird, like, I don't know, like a weird museum theme to it. That's the word I was looking for. Chinese dragons. All right. There's a Dracula choose your own adventure book right here. Conan rulebook. Conan board game expansion rulebook. RPG book. We actually got one. A couple, like 2. One there. I think we have this particular brand, Sovereign Stone. I don't know what it is, but let's see. If, no interesting pictures right away. FASA, their spaceship RPG. Oh yeah, Mindy will be okay. All right, and then we got some like miniature figures. They look like Mage Knights. Not sure what these are. These are booster packs. I think some of them are open up, so like I don't know anything about this game. I don't have any like nostalgia for it. I don't remember. It looks like they have like they're like chess pieces with moves on them. You see it like on a little dial. It has like moves, so I'm assuming that they have 2 different move sets. Oh, this says first edition. They're gonna be collectible. Yeah, so this one's open, so I'll obviously list that one as opened, and then we have maybe 3 packs of sealed ones. One, this set's called Resurgence as well. So yeah, I'll probably list these individually. We got a ton of miniatures. This is really cool. Like I was just talking in a video how we haven't gotten miniatures in a long time, so we were able to get a bunch of these miniatures. I don't know if they can see them. I'm not going to pull out all the. Oh, there's multiple brands. Naismith Design, SX. I can't see the other one. I would have to like really dig them out. I have more like containers of miniatures. Can they see? I mean, as best as they can see. If you want to grab a couple. It's going to be really hard to see these. They're even hard to like picture. You really have to, or I really have to do a good job when I'm picturing them. You do your best, right? This is a whole, there's like probably like 40, 50 different things. Oh, this one's heavy. More miniatures. So these ones are actually in a pack.
People like those.
Battle Honors, Napoleonics. Right there. Mini tails, like laser wood accessory piece. I think that's what it is. Let's see what else. What is this? Master Creations. Build your own little wooden terrain pieces. Phantassin, like assassin or something like that. I don't think you can see it. These are that brand. Cards. Oh, cards, yeah, like artilleries, cannons, yeah, battlefield miniatures. Yeah, there's a bunch. This is really good. This is easy for me to list because I've done a bunch of this stuff. All right, do you want me to move along? All right, I'm just gonna pick like a random pile of like they're more choose your own adventure books. Just gonna go through some. I don't know where to put them down. Is this close enough? Oh, too close? Crystal Maze. Thunder in the Glens. These are like weird historical ones, kind of. Viking Raiders. Those are way in there over there. Those? Right now? Okay, I guess so. I actually don't remember where I put them. Yeah, they're like really... Alright, I'm back. I just had to readjust. Alright, so we had some more board games I got. It's like, what is it called? Bluffineer? Yeah, I'm not sure. It might be upside down. This one looks like, I don't know, from like the 60s or 70s. I could be wrong. It's going to be missing some pieces. That's okay. People like this older stuff. Game of Authors, also an old like antique / vintage one. Here's just a sealed board game. I don't know, it just stood out to me. I haven't heard of this one or the company. It might not be worth too much, but I always think it's worth grabbing the ones I haven't seen before, and there are a good amount of times I get rewarded for it. Lots of different little like board game tokens. I don't know if they can see these mushrooms. I don't know what these are. Like victory points or something. Oh, these always do well for us. This is a pile of different War Machine and Hordes. They're official tokens. Some like wooden laser etched or something, custom triangle tokens. Gems for board games. They're a pack of gems. People like this stuff. Looks like little arrows. They say, I don't know, TTS or something? Maybe that's Tabletop Simulator? I'm not sure. It's hard for you guys to see the tokens probably, so I'll just go through them quicker. They're in baggie, so it's even hard for me. Like tokens in a baggie, it usually gets all like dusty. Because it's just how it works for the tokens. All right, more like laser etched little things that hold like cubes, like actions or something. It says like turns affected, status. People are gonna put like, their little cubes in it. I'll try to figure out what games these are for. If not, I'll just like describe what's on them, their size, and have good pictures with like measurements. These are cool like wooden board game token pogs with black and white art on them. Like I said, these might be what? No, they're not actually pogs. They just like, that's what they look like to me. Acrylic miniature pieces or something, status tokens. I don't know, we do well with selling this stuff. As long as I describe it, like I said, make pictures like horns and flowers. Sometimes people get board game custom or like they upgrade their components and then they get rid of their old cardboard ones, but the cardboard ones are still pretty good. People might even use them to like make their own games, or they just want more whatever tokens, or if they make a mess. Not everyone actually wants custom upgraded components, even though a lot of people do like that. Some kind of like expansion. Like 3 little tokens. It says Glass Cannon is the company. All right, we're almost done with tokens. There's like meats and like a barn on this one. Yeah, these actually, none of these really look familiar to me, so I'll have to like actually dig into these ones when I'm going through it to see if I can identify them to what board games. And like I said, these like wooden ones are just straight up custom. Sometimes I can pull it out of nowhere. I'll be like, oh, I remember this one board game had this token. That's the only one I can think of. All right, and then we got some more like games, I guess. Morrowind for PC. This actually had a bunch of scratches on it, so I'll have to test it. To see if it works. Lost is a PC game. Controversial TV show. All right, these DX Edition military games did pretty well for us. They just had one PlayStation 2 game. We might just keep that one until it is worth more. I've never heard of that one. Wii U Lego Movie game. These do pretty more. Want to go faster? Oh, perk up? All right. Witch Hunter, Robin. I'm sleepy. Just so everyone knows, this has been a long day. Like, I'm sleepy because I had to carry all this up and set it up on the table. Like, yeah, no one cares as they're watching. That's not their problem, but it's a lot of work. I hope people enjoy this, or are entertained. Sometimes like the behind the scenes stuff really. Oh, this? Didn't you say that this might be like a interactive movie? It's just straight up a movie. Your voice is locked, is a locked room, and only I have the key. I don't know. Sounds creepy. Fits for Halloween, right? More. No, I'm not going to go to those yet. All right. Incomplete miniature kits. Literally says incomplete. Doesn't matter. I'll disclose that. These sell for us all the time. More incomplete paratroopers. More incomplete miniature boxes. Little airplane kits. Actual complete. Might not be worth a crazy amount, but good enough for us. All right. Airplane kit. Not sure if it's complete or not. There's a little battleship, Coast Guard cutter, whatever that is. This is an interesting like light tank or something. Yeah, I don't know. All right. There you go. Another plane kit. Trying to perk up for everyone. Sleepy. Another one as well. Yeah. All right, we got a bunch of empty tins right here. Might not be like worth a crazy amounts. And that already kept like the Pikachu one. But yeah, there's a bunch of them, so I might just like lock these up by like a set or something like that. People buy this stuff. They're pretty cool. Like the containers are collectible. They do make those. It doesn't have the packs in them, so yeah, it's not as worth as much without the packs. These are like hex maps. Always do really well with hex maps. Doesn't matter what kind. Doesn't matter if it's branded or not. This might be Axis and Allies Sea at War cardboard terrain tokens. I think that's actually like a shot in the dark until I actually look it up. I feel like I've listed some stuff like that before. More generic hex tokens. As long as I do the dimensions right, people will buy them. Empty Magic the Gathering Lord of the Rings box. I actually haven't been into Magic for like 4 or 5 years, so at first I thought this was maybe for like the Lord of the Rings card game. It's going to be for Magic because then I saw a symbol. There's tape on it, so I have to be careful to like not rip it. I just wanted this one. I don't know. It looked cool. I feel like someone maybe will buy it at some point. Who knows? Or I might just keep it to store like our Arkham Horror board game cards or something. All right, Ark card game, random stuff. I don't care that the box is beat up. Duo card game. People like these small little family games. They do pick them up over time. They're like nice little extra sales. Some like EA Sports. This is a bunch of games on it. A game controller. I'm gonna have to test this one. It might not be the best. I'm not really looking up this stuff. Like I said earlier, when you're buying bulk, you're buying bulk to save time. All right, bunch of different like choose your own adventure books. More of them. It's like space ones, space video game. I don't know. We have a lot. We got a lot of these to dig through. G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe. I don't know what this weird one is. There you go. Sci-fi one. We got, let's see, Twisted Journeys. A bunch of these Twisted Journeys. Whatever that is. But I can maybe lot these up as like a lot instead of not all of these have to be individual. I haven't really decided it until I dig into like the comps, as people would say. I don't know. I don't really like the word comp. I don't know. It's just I just like comp, like when people say like comps or whatever. I don't know. It sounds too official or something. It doesn't matter. I'm just being sleepy right now. Worst case scenario: choose your own adventure books.
I hate Bolo.
Oh, Bolo. Oh yeah, Bolo. That's okay. We're just gonna be like curmudgeons and we start talking about all the terminology people use that we just don't use and don't like. It's probably gonna be like all of it. I wonder if you don't like the word bolo because of the reason why I don't like the word bolo. I just feel like anything that sells is like you should be able to look out. I feel like you should always be looking.
YOLO.
Oh, YOLO?
So my friends are trying to
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, also like there's a lot of things where if it's like a bolo and you tell like one other person, it's fine. You tell everyone. They all list it. They all go to the bottom. It makes it not it. Yeah. Or it'll be something so niche. It'll be
race to the bottom because like
Yeah.
as soon as you tell everyone it's a Bolo, there's gonna be people trying to compete with you, and then it's $6 free shipping.
Yeah. It's okay. I mean, if I want to be actually serious about it, like half the stuff is probably bolo that we're showing, but not in the sense of what other people would be like bolo. Like if you find you like
This
unique
is like,
stuff like this is not like super unique, but you don't run into like hundreds of choose your own adventure books.
I would say we're
on
like
the daily.
on the realistic side of Bolo, where it's like if you can get it for really cheap,
Yeah.
then it's worth it. But if you're paying your full price,
Yeah. There you go. These time traveler ones. These are the famous 5 and U. It's a set of 6. This reminds me of like Boxcar Kids, but these are like a choose your own adventure book or something. Let's see. Nightmare the Dragon's Lair. Beast Quest. Let's see. Dick Tracy, Catch a Crook. Gotta catch him. All right. Muppets. There you go. Seriously, just like a lot of random stuff. We got Aztec Quest. Let's see. Typhoon. Just choose your own adventures. Like the actual brand. All right, what else do we have? Let's see if we can switch over. It's like a Sherlock, kind of like a game. So yeah, it's going to have like a choose your own adventure, but it's going to have little pamphlets and stuff that you open up. There's going to be like little sheets in there. Let's see. It was like hard for Annetta to do it. Yeah. You're going to get little handouts. I can't pull it out. But yeah, it's like a little game, like a little murder mystery you're going to play. I thought this one was cool. X-Files trivia game. It's gonna have a VHS, so I just think it's really cool. I don't know. I always just grab X-Files stuff because I feel like it is always popular. I think, but I do feel like it goes through waves, and I feel like as time goes on, it's going to. This is all just me guessing. Get more nostalgic for people. You're actually gonna pop in the VHS and then play the game. It's really fascinating. It's a cool experience. If you haven't played any of these VHS games. Honestly, there's just like a lot of them cheap out there. You can play any. I remember I played like a horror themed one, and it was a lot of fun. They're like you get what you expect out of them, and I just think the experience is fun to do. I'm not going to say it's going to blow your mind, but it's a good thing to just try different types of games. I don't know. We like board games. We like video games. We do adventure book games. We just like games. All right, math quest. So here's like some ones where you're actually going to solve some stuff. I try to do these by categories, but sometimes also doing them by shape on the table is easier for me. I'm going to have a Simpsons comic book coming up. It's not a choose your own adventure. Unfortunately, I wish they had some. I don't know, they might. I just happened to grab this. I know people love Simpsons. I never like watched it. It just wasn't something that I watched. I'm not like against it, but I do know people love it. So yeah. More of these, more choose your own adventure books. I don't know if I should even say it anymore. I'll just mention, Star Wars. Oh, these are cool. Check this out. See, I didn't know like stuff like this existed. Star Wars adventure books. Crypt Quest. This is like trying to be nostalgic. You can tell. When is this from? See if I can find it quickly. I can't see the year. All right, I'm going to move on. I just wanted to know like if they're trying to super pretend to be vintage or if they are like mid-2000s. Murder on the Midnight Plane. Yeah. I grabbed a Neil Gaiman book because we sold one recently for like $10, so I saw it and I was like, why not? Someone like a group of people made their own like murder mystery book. Well done. All right, let's see more of. Oh, it's so heavy. Books like really add up in weight. Like Viking one. Put that shirt down there. These two are by the same person, author. See some high school, first year of high school. That's an interesting one. In the Magician's House. All right. Escape from some island. Some of these don't look as exciting as other ones, but who knows when I dig into them. These look like another set clip art. Choose your own adventure books. These are all the same brand. I think they're also the same brand for the Magician's House. You can see it's right here on the back too. Yeah, so maybe I can like I said earlier, lot some of these up, and then maybe some of them are just gonna be individual. I always just like kind of decide when I'm listing them, looking up prices, if I'm going to list them as a group or not. Like these are all from the same like series. Oh, you can't really see them. Adventure game book series, The Crypt of the Vampire right there. This one is Within the Forest of the King's Keep. Escape from the Crypt. This next one's going to look like a game magazine, like Game Informer or something, but it's going to be a choose your own adventure. All right, what else do we have? Oh, some like miniatures. I'll just show some non-book stuff. It's like custom. I don't know if these are 3D printed or if this is just what they are. Egyptian themed miniature things. So here's like a hieroglyphic tower. I forget the official name. Yeah, it was a little like tombs and stuff. So people can use these for RPGs, for miniature games. Yeah, I don't know if this was like, yeah, it just looks custom. Can't tell. It says Imhotep, Builder of the Egypt, Volume 2. I don't know, I grabbed it. Oh, this one's pretty cool. This is a promotional mug for Eve. The people love that PC game. This is their 2nd anniversary mug. No chips or anything. It says made in England on the bottom, so that one's interesting. Yeah, let's go through some more. Go through all of them. All right, we got some like wilderness ones, Amazon, America, Ranger in Danger, oh, The Forgotten Spell. These are going to be a company called Troll. Yeah, I'm not sure what those ones are about. Sword and Flame, like some like historical fake ones or whatever. Redcoats and Minutemen. Spanish Armada. This one, The Bloody Rebellion. This one through the half-price books. The Great Escape. The Wild West Dungeon Adventure. Looks like super self-published. It's a game book. Oh, here's another one by that person, so I might like lock these ones up together. This one also looks like a little janky. Escape from Coldzit? I don't know. Alright, we got a bunch of other ones too. Alright, let's move along. This one's just, I think, a Spider-Man book. I don't think this is a Choose Your Own Adventure. I just grabbed it because it looked more 90s, so I don't grab all like Marvel and DC stuff. Here's some like sport Choose Your Own Adventure books. Right there. This one's hilarious. This is wrestling, WWE, Triple H. I think that's Booker T in the back, but I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I've looked at wrestling stuff. All right, Batman. Let's see, we got the science one. We got some Robin Hood ones. Part 1 and Part 2. Game books. I don't know what this one is, but you can look at it. The Waiter Spider. No idea what that is either. Football fantasy books, like game book. Interesting. I don't know if they're both the same or if they're different. It's yeah, look at all these like stats. Some like Duck Dynasty wannabe Choose Your Own Adventure books. I don't know if they're actually Duck Dynasty. Are they all the same? No. Be Your Own Duck Commander. All right, let's see. Oh boy, so many. I'm overwhelmed, but I'll dig through this probably on Monday, and then I'll get a lot of this done by the end of next week. These are by James Shanonep. I'm probably saying the last name wrong. I'm so bad with names, but these are all by the same person, so I can put these together. Let's see if there's any cool art. I don't see any art, so that's kind of sad. I feel like part of these is the art. Cages of Fear. Oh yeah, so I'll show you some art in this one. This is going to be like a game book. Yeah, you'll have different choices. If you don't have dice, you actually use the dice on the bottom. You like kind of flip to a random page, and you're supposed to have like a pencil and dice with these games, and you have a character. You make like a character sheet. Let's see if the character sheet's in the front. Yeah, right here. It's like pretty complex. You get stats, you get items, starting goals. Yeah, it's cool. These are fun. All right, this one's by Daniel. So there's a bunch of fantasy ones by this person. All right, yeah, it's a lot of different stuff to go through. So this was right under $200 for all this. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff. It's cool. These ones, oh, this one's like on a virus. I thought I already went through these. I feel like I'm seeing doubles. Math, science, and history quest. Let's see if I can show all these. These ones actually have like equations and stuff, and they're more educational. They're pretty cool. We did one of the math ones. It was just fun to quickly go through it. The Battle Spirits of Karath. Did I say that right? Correct. Karth, I don't know. Moving on. All right, we have this pile. Oh, let's see. Yeah, these are like really interesting ones, like smaller. Like I said, they look self-published or they are just more unique. The Toolbox of Innovation, a Pick Your Path experiment. Earthbrain space adventure game. Like I said, the adventure games, you're actually playing a game and then choose your own adventure. You're just choosing which paths you take. The Way of the Tiger. So there's a little bit of each. I think there's way more choose your own adventures in these than the game books. Way of the Tiger, is this even? Oh yeah, cool. Like I said, I usually don't look up the price of all these things. I'm just grabbing what I know we have good luck with, and we're not trying to like super curate our store, but this is stuff that we do sell often, like interesting books like this. These are things that we enjoy and we think other people will enjoy them. And they're cool. Let's see, The Good, the Bad, and the Undead. It's like a hardcover. Yeah, there were some like zombie ones we had. Maybe I'm coming up on that. Rune Will? What's this one? No crazy pictures in it. Oh, here's another zombie one. More like a cartoon, comic, anime style one. This one right here. You choose how the story unfolds. Oh, there's another one of the same title. All right, now we have like a lot of smaller ones. I have this particular pile is like more known IPs. Laser Tag. I'm not sure if these were adventure books or not. I think they are. Yeah, there's 4 of them there. Star Trek one. People love Star Trek. Tron. Yeah, these are all unaware. Star Wars, the Clone Wars. My hand was probably blocking it. Let me try to hold it up better. Books right there. There's 3 of them. We have Superman ones. Like I said, this pile is more like the IP pile. Like I said, I tried to organize them by type, but it took a lot of energy to put them on the table. Wonder Woman. Which means nothing. It means nothing. I was going to say something, but I didn't know what I was going to say. Ghost Rider. Oh, this is where I'm at, folks. All right, Star Trek 2. It's late Friday. Oh, He-Man. This one's cool. Yeah, it's late Friday. I woke up super early and got very little sleep. Attack on Titan, which is no one's problem but mine. I just want people to know I'm not absolutely crazy. I'm just a little bit, you know. Indiana Jones, really cool. Check this out. This stuff is interesting to me. I watched all of the Indiana Jones. I don't know if we watched them all, but Annetta showed me in 2020. It was the first time I watched them, and they were a good time. I could rewatch them because I don't really remember them all. But yeah, it was just something that like my family, my like dad and mom didn't watch, so like I never. Indiana Jones. Yeah, I thought I told you that, or no? Yeah, you remember now? Yeah. I only watched Star Wars once each, all in a row, so I ended up falling asleep. It's just no. I liked it. All right, Explorer. These are Explorers, the same kind. Well, I'm not nostalgic for Star Wars, and then if you watch like 14 hours, 16 hours of just any kind of movies, and you're laying on a couch, you just fall asleep at some point. So yeah. Some of the last few ones, I forgot what order I watched them in, but the ones with like Jar Jar Binks, the ones where people don't like as much, those are the ones that I fell asleep and had to like wake up and rewatch. So like my memory of them are pretty low. Star Wars. Speaking of Star Wars, there you go. So yeah, I like them, but not like super nostalgic for them. I'm trying to like think of like the movies I was nostalgic for. My mom watched a lot of horror movies, so like Chucky. Scream, Freddy Krueger, couldn't watch, still can't watch this day, horrifies me. Yeah, I already have like sleeping issues, so I don't want to feel like I know it's your favorite, and I can't watch it. That's going to be, it's never going to happen because I feel like sleep is like where I get to pretend like I'm safe, right? And if I know that like a monster can get me in my nightmares, that like I feel like I'm dead then. He's Freddy Krueger's going to get me. That's actually what I think. I know. I'm like, I can't deal with horror. You like some young? Well, what if I'm young at heart? Like I don't know the rules. I don't want to know the rules. Then he's going to get me. The more he knows, or the more I know about his rules, the more likely I'm going to get got in the dreams. Space Hawks, right there. Oh, Puppet Master was really cool. I thought the Puppet Master movies were fantastic. So yeah, these are all like space ones. I don't know anything about Space Hawks. I don't know. It has like the Choose Your Own Adventure like title on the top, so this might be one of their they're sci-fi ones. That's my guess. A bunch of these. These are ones that I could lot up. But like I always get conflicted what to lot up and what not to, because it's like, if each of these are $8 to $10, should I do that, or should I just take less money, do one listing? Like I said, I kind of just like make it up as I go. I just kind of make a decision and then go with it. I try not to like hem and haw too much. I'm only hemming and hawing right now is because I have the time. I'm not listing, so yeah. These were like custom like Etsy ones or something at some point, and then I said like people used to make and buy these. So they would like send you a little business card and like a letter of like, thank you for buying my thing. I didn't know about this, so that's pretty cool. These are like zines, and I think these are choose your own adventure, literally says on it. Titanic one. I don't know why I was just not aware of all these other like brands existing for these. So that's why I think we might do okay with these, just because I haven't known of them. Choose your own mind. F fest. I'm not going to swear. I don't know what's allowed. I'm not going to do it. Oh, Animorphs. Annette and I were just talking about Animorphs. She just happened to like never really know like the base story. And then my idea of the base story as a kid was from the TV show. There was like a couple episodes that they kept airing, and it was just there was like good aliens coming to Earth, I think, and then there were bad aliens coming to Earth, and the bad aliens would basically put these like mind control slugs into people's brains. All right, everyone, I'm back. All right, so I'm just going to come to a conclusion. So yeah, I'm just going to let you know, I think this will take about like next week. I'm going to start on this. So it's Friday night right now. I might list a little bit. We'll see. I might have to like organize this in the other room to get it prepped for Monday through Friday. Honestly, this will probably take, with 40 items a day, a couple weeks, but because it's all of the same kind of type, that's when I can actually do more. I can probably do like 50, 60, 70, like maybe the miniatures. My goal will be to knock them out all in one day, and there's gonna be like 80 or 90 packs, and that will be a nice, easy goal. And if I have a lot of extra time and energy, I'll just push myself to do like a lot of books. The hardest part will be figuring out space in the storage unit. Yeah, and this stuff is like heavy to carry. But like I said, when it's like all the same type of item, like all adventure books, my mind gets to stay focused on it, and I get to knock it out, because then I know how I'm going to take pictures, right? Front, back, all the edges, check for damage, describe that in detail in the description, and my mind gets to stay in that particular, item that I'm listing. So yeah, we are everything sellers, but it is nice when we get a lot of one type of item. At least for me, that means I can do more than 40. So I think overall, this is going to be about 2 weeks of Monday through Friday of listing. I'm going to try to do most of it by next week. That's my goal. I think I could probably do that, permitted I find enough space and I don't get like too exhausted and push myself too hard. But this stuff is kind of easy to do. It just takes time. And then for the weekend, we're probably going to finish our last Arkham Horror. This is for Annette and I, like what we're going to do. We're going to finish the last Arkham Horror card game expansion, maybe start the next one. We have like some video games to play. I've been watching her play Core Keeper, which is really cool. I generally don't like watching people play games, but it's been fun watching her play that game. I heard a lot of good stuff about it. It's really fun to watch, and she's having a blast playing it. I've been playing all of the Dragon Age video game series. I am now on Inquisition. I really love the lore of the game. Annette already played all of the stuff, so she's already like knows all of the like endings and all that stuff. So I'm on the last one. Inquisition's longer because it's open world.
It's not the last one.
Sorry, it's not the last one. There's a new one coming out. I think it will be pretty cool, but a lot of people aren't liking it. So it's mixed. We'll see when it comes out. I'll be excited to see where the lore goes in Inquisition, and then I'll be excited to see where the lore goes for the next game. I'm really into the story. I like it. I like the gameplay mechanics, and then I like the story and the characters a lot. All right, so that's for video games. And then we have like a lot of like TV to catch up. We've been busy with eBay and just like basic life. So we have to finish the rest of Circle. I think it's season 7. And this is kind of like our trash TV. So we understand this isn't like super serious TV. This is when you just want to like turn off your brain. So Circle season 7. We wait for Survivor to actually have most of the season done before we start, because we like to binge it. But they are on this. I think they've done 2 episodes. We've been keeping up with Rings of Power, Golden Bachelorette Jones season we've been watching. I think there's something else that we've been watching that we have to catch up on. I know there's one more thing. No? Okay. So yeah, we have like a lot of potential plans. We also do want to go to our local zoo, petting zoo type of thing. I think we may be able to squeeze it in. Anetta's mom is probably going to take me out still for my birthday dinner from like a bit ago. It's just, we've both been busy. She's been busy. We've been busy. So that's probably going to happen soon. We're probably going to go to the Longhorn Steakhouse. I like that. No? Okay. Yeah, we're just going to go out for dinner. It's going to be a good time. Other than that, yeah, that's like a lot of stuff. We're not going to be able to do all that over the weekend. That's just like the plan. I'm going to organize this right after this. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If there's anything here that's interesting to you, I will have this listed within like a week or two. So if you'd like to help support us, or you also think these like books are cool or the miniatures are cool, take a look. But yeah, have a good weekend.